All right, I'm live allegedly. We're trying again with a different stream. There was a setting embedded a few menus back of where I was originally. This is a new stream, I know, with a new link, so it's going to take a minute for people probably to find this, assuming they swing by. I'm just going to send out some messages to people and see if they can try to comment on this thread instead. So I'm just trying to get other people into this chat. If you're here, can you please, if it's possible to try to comment in the chat, please give it a shot. If for some reason your messages don't display, then there's something bigger that is affecting our ability to connect. So we will see what we get here if and when folks do swing by. Before I start advertising this broadly, I want to make sure that we can actually connect. If you are watching a replay of this video, what you are watching is me scrambling to figure out what happened with the last stream, where no one's comments were visible to me. They're visible to the broader chat, apparently, but not to me. I'm seeing right now, however, that we don't have anyone tuned in here quite yet. We're going to see what we can get here. If you are joining me, someone has just hopped in. If you can leave a comment in the chat box, we can do some troubleshooting and see if it comes through. The problem is going to be that if you comment and it doesn't show up for me, but it shows up for you, I still won't know if it's working or not. So if you are watching this right now, as someone is, and you've left something in the live chat, it has not shown up for me quite yet. And if if we're friends on another social media platform, message me, let me know that you're chatting and it isn't showing up, or maybe it's showing up for you and I just can't see it. But let's go ahead and double check some places just in case. And we'll see if we got notifications that are relevant to this. Okay, that is not what I needed to know on Twitter. That's not what I needed to know. So I know there is someone here. If you are commenting in the live chat, unfortunately, I cannot see it. This is confounding to me and an extraordinary bummer. Let me try one other spot. We're going to see what we get if I back out. We're going to go ahead and visit this other thread. We're going to give it a look here. 1 time a look, 2 times a look, 3 times a look. We're going to make sure that the site is muted. We're going to make sure the site is muted. We're going to go over here. We're going to click on the link. We got the site muted. And is it going to play for me? The video is not going to play for me. What are we doing here, people? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Your channel will try again. Auctioneer style, pretty bad. Auctioneer. Why does it say, oh, here we go. Okay, so it was saying that the video was removed by the uploader, but that is not true. I am the uploader. I have not removed this video. And it looks like I can't see if anyone has left anything in the chat when I check it out on this other thread. So, folks, I wish I had a solution here for us. Unfortunately, however, if you are typing in the chat, I cannot see it. It is not visible to me, sadly. And so we will have to go ahead and step away tonight. I am not sure what I can do live to troubleshoot this as a one-man show with a drink in tow. So we're going to go out rhyming anyway. Thank you for swinging by. If you did, I apologize again. YouTube has decided it just doesn't want to be my friend. I'm pretty upset. This is what I'm like when I'm upset. And yikes, major bummer. Can't get a hold of the people that I was going to have test it, so better luck next time kind of thing. I do see, okay, so we have a couple people here. I was just going to log out. Hang on, we got a couple people. Can you try the chat box? Try the chat box and then message me on Instagram or Facebook or text me or whatever. Oh my God, someone's in the chat. Kim is in the chat. Kim is in the chat. Kim is in the chat. Kim, you've saved my life. I cannot tell you how much you have saved my life. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, You didn't save my life, but this is such a relief. That you are in the chat means that it is working. I don't know if you were here. I'm going to try not to repeat myself a bunch of times, but we had the original stream up and running. I was doing it for about 20 minutes by myself, just screaming into the abyss, thinking that no one was engaging, even though we had people clearly watching the video. And turns out the chat just wasn't working. So that was cool. I only found out when my sister texted me to say, like, hey, so sorry, this isn't, can't you see these messages? She sent me a text. She was clearly in the chat, could not see messages in the main YouTube Studio interface for this, nor could I see them when I went to see the public view. So that was also concerning. But okay, you're here. We know the chat is working. Let's try to start again. I did dance to open up the hour, but I don't know if I have that in me right now because I'm just like so excited that this is working. Maybe we'll finish the hour by dancing here. We'll finish up as we get to the top of the hour with a dance. Maybe that's something to look forward to. But people, good people who are here, make your presence known as Kim has. Say hello if you can. What are we all up to tonight? What's our story? What are we looking forward to? I gave a whole thing in the first video that I just don't want to repeat all those topics in case you were there and you were hearing them. So what do we got going on, everyone? How are we feeling about, if you've tuned in for the first, like, 6 episodes of Just Me with R.R. Campbell? If you've tuned in for those, how are we feeling? We doing okay? Anything you'd like to see more of, a little less of? I am trying to introduce more interactivity episode to episode. So you'll notice in the one that's going to drop this Thursday that we are going to go ahead and start a new segment called Relatability Corner. And the idea is to ask a binary question, it's a yes or no kind of thing, and see who does the thing and who doesn't do the thing. So this week, the Relatability Corner prompt is, do you wear socks to bed? It's a simple question, right? But I suspect it'll be kind of divisive, maybe, possibly a little divisive. Things to think about. Let me know in the chat if you do or if you don't. Maybe you have a strong opinion about it. Maybe it's seasonal. I don't know. Don't let me put words in your mouth. I just wanted to figure out, a nice thing that we can start off every episode with when they come out on those Thursdays. Well, what's something that we can retrace our steps on, talk about, and then, I can go ahead and just, react to them. It'll be a way to build a sense of community here. Kim says, hasn't had a chance to tune in to Just Me with R.R. Campbell yet, but yeah, everything's busy and weird. I get it. It's been actually really interesting to be launching a podcast and a video series right now as it is to like do anything right now. It just feels strange. I mean, I had this all planned out well before the quarantines began, and I was like, oh yeah, this will be great. We're going to do a 5-episode drop. There'll be a bunch of content ready to go. We'll start from there, and then we'll just do one a week. That was, what all the podcast bloggers recommend. There are people who blog about podcasting, which makes sense. Sometimes it's just easier to go through and check out the bullet points and then draw your own conclusions than listen to a podcast. I get it. I say that as a podcaster. But I was really excited about that. I thought, like, this will be a really great way to build some positive momentum. We're going to surge forth into, this brave new venture, and we'll have a nice wave of content to carry us forward. But then everything got weird. Everyone's at home, but with everyone at home, contrary to what you might think, there is a tendency maybe to think, well, people are at home, they can listen to podcasts, right? Well, as you are surely learning or know, because you are someone who is a podcast listener or tuning into this audio, you're probably not doing as much listening because you got things going on. People aren't commuting. I can say that the Writescast Network, all of my writing related podcasts, listenership was down 25% in March. And on average, the arts category was off the mark by 17%, according to some data by like PodTrack or something that was passed through, 900 media outlets and ended up in the article that I happened to read. So that was really interesting to see, because I thought at first, well, people are going to be at home. working from home, for those who have the opportunity to do that, it's going to be a really great opportunity to tune in and to really catch up on stuff. Well, y'all got a little distracted. Hard to blame anyone for that. So I hear you. Totally get it. I actually have several podcasts that I was listening to religiously that have just totally fallen off. Not listening to them right now at all. And a couple new ones that I've added to the mix, but unsurprisingly, the ones that I've added to the mix are more comedy based. Here's the thing. So I know we're not probably listening to podcasts as much right now as we were before. We all have, plenty of things going on. But are there podcasts that are like comedy based that people want to recommend and throw in the chat? That would be pretty sweet. That would be a really neat thing. So yeah, it's funny. My sister is texting me now to ask if I can see people's comments. Yes, I can see Kim's comments. They are there. So, and Kim did say socks to bed, no thanks. Yes, that is general. Well, I'm not going to tell people how I feel about socks to bed yet, because I plan on talking about that in Relatability Corner in what will be episode 8 of Just Me with R.R. Campbell. So, but yeah, if anyone has recommendations for comedy podcasts or for anything that's like light and going to keep us rolling through the good times, well, making better times of these quarantine times, that would be cool. Yes, spoiler alert for sure. If I happen to let everyone know my opinion about socks to bed, it's a silly thing, right? So, well, I don't know if my sisters are trying to comment. I think they're coming in and out of the feed. Maybe it was a them thing and they were the only people commenting. I hope that's not the case, but I can see, Janelle, that you are texting me. Janelle just made 2 comments, but they're critically not appearing for me. So I wonder, actually, now that I think about it, it looks like maybe, Janelle, the issue is an account thing. Do you have like a YouTube account? Because I cannot see them. Here's the true test. We're going to use oh, look at that. Kim has gone ahead and answered the question I was just going to ask. Kim says she can't see your comments either, just sees Kim. So this makes me wonder now too, here's a test, here's another test. We're gonna have some fun using our problem-solving skills here tonight. Oh, that's it. Yeah, so if you don't have a YouTube account, that's probably it, Janelle. But here's one thing we can also try. If you are not Kim, if you are my sisters, or if you are one of the other people that's in the thread right now and wants to try to leave a comment, or maybe you're giving comments and they're not showing up or no one's responding to them, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, let's try something different. Because my channel has gotten like a small boost in subscribers since launching Just Me with R.R. Campbell, I'm wondering if it's like funneling people who are actively subscribed to the channel into the chat. I do have it set to show all comments. It shouldn't be showing only just the top chat. It should be showing all messages, but maybe for whatever reason, it's not. So if you are trying to comment and your comments are not showing up, I promise this isn't a trick to get you to subscribe, but try subscribing and then try commenting. That might be a way that we can try to test this out. I know that it looks like on this other screen here, got my texts up over here. My sister's maybe trying that out. We'll see what we get. This is, for me anyway, a fun adventure in problem solving. I'm not going to lie. There was that moment about 4 minutes into this where if you were tuned in at that time, you could hear me saying I was going to sign off because this wasn't working, but Kim has saved us with these comments. We know Kim is able to get in. And Kim, I believe you are subscribed to the channel, so that is why I want to use that as my test. All right, so my sister says that you've subscribed under my other sister's name and has now left 2 comments in the chat, but they're not showing up. That is amazing to me. Let me do a test here. Hello, yes, this is a test comment. Oh, helps if I spell correctly. So here's a question. Can you see that comment, world? All right, so Kim raises her hands and says, yes, my test comment has gone through. Very good. I'm confounded. I'm really sorry to my sisters who are trying to join this chat. That's kind of a bummer. And also replied via YouTube. So I don't know if that means like a comment, maybe. I don't know. You got some. Here's the other question. All right, we're gonna go down our problem solving tree. To my sisters, are you on mobile or are you on your laptop? I should be a tech support guy. No, I couldn't do that. I don't have the patience to do that. All right, so you're on laptop. Okay. On laptop. Where do we go from here? Ooh, Kim, then we got to do a side by side. Kim, mobile or laptop? That's the question that I have for you now if you're willing to engage. And also, okay, sisters are using Safari. I'm on Chrome, but I'm the guy hosting the chat, so there are probably different rules applying to me here. Kim is on Firefox, also using a laptop. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if, so, okay, for my sisters, I am thinking that possibly what we have here is a situation where because your account is new, maybe do you have to confirm your account? I haven't had to start like a YouTube account in years because I've just had these same ones set up, the little I've used them or not. But it is also confusing to me that we do have 5 people here now, and only Kim's comments have shown up. This is like we're turning this from a dance party into like Clue. This is a great 21st century mystery. It's the mystery of the missing comments. I don't know. Maybe it's a browser thing. Yes, it is entirely possible that it is a browser thing, but I just wonder. Anyone else out there? Here's the thing though, I'm asking if anyone else out there has solutions, but if only Kim is actually able to leave comments, that's the great challenge. All right, here we go. We're going to swing on over to like Twitter and Facebook. The problem is all those links that I posted for people to connect are going to be dead. So unless they come to my channel and try to like slip into the stream, as presumably some of you had been able to do, they will not be able to find it. But yeah, no fresh engagement suggesting that people are commenting and not able to see it. Golly, what an interruption to the plans for the evening. All right, so we got 4 people in here. I don't know what we want to do with the time we got left here. We got about 15 minutes, right? And I'm not looking for a way to get out of this, but I am looking for a way to make this as, engaging as we can given the situation at hand. So let's do this. Let's take this engagement and make it possible to continue the engagement off the air. Because if we are having challenges with the chat, and it's not just a My Sisters thing, and it is other people that are hopping in and out of here, here are some ways that you can get in touch and we can, turn this into something that we can use going forward. 1, please do feel free to email me at justmewithrr@gmail.com, or if you have one of my other 900,000 email addresses, shoot me an email. I would love to know if you have any prompts or questions or possibilities for Relatability Corner. Again, if you're just tuning in, Relatability Corner is the question that I will pose at the start of episodes of Just Me with RR, and we will see what we get in terms of one week to the next. This last week it's socks. Do you wear socks to bed? I don't know. Tell me all about it. And then we open up, I use your feedback, and then we have a conversation about it at the start of the next episode. So thoughts on that? Send those to justmewithrr@gmail, or justmewithrr. Yeah, it's justmewithrr@gmail.com. And then another way that we can do this, and we might try, it's such a bummer because I didn't want to have to do it this way, but we will try another YouTube chat probably in a couple of weeks here, because I do want this to be like a staple of what we do. My plan was to do this every month on the Tuesday after the first episode of the month debuts. So that would have been, in this case today. Maybe we'll try to sneak in another one to see if we can troubleshoot this and get some folks in here who know that they're able to leave comments in these. And if not, then what we might do is switch these over to Instagram, because I know that Instagram will work. The bummer about Instagram, though, I don't like the vertical video. I know that there are some apps I can get that'll sideways it, that'll give us horizontal video, but the fewer apps that I can have running on my phone at once is got to stay smart. Third-party developers, you don't know what you're signing up to in those terms and conditions every time. Do you read those? Relatability corner, terms and conditions. Who's reading terms and conditions? I bet no one is, but I don't know. We might be surprised. That's another thing for relatability corner. Think about that. I'll issue that in a prompt at some point here in the next couple of weeks, and we'll see what we get. But yeah, bummer. I really do suspect that my sisters were not alone in their inability to hop into the comment section. I want to applaud Kim for stepping forward and engaging here as you have. That really was a load off my shoulders. I was worried that it was a me thing. If it is still somehow a me thing, I don't understand, because I know Kim was able to get through, but we will go ahead and figure out a way to connect going forward. I don't know what it'll be. It's probably going to be this again. We're going to see if we have a better luck next time. But yeah, man, live chat, top chat. I'm checking it out from like what you guys can see over here too. I'm hopping between tabs and giving it a look. I love the delay. It's so incredible, because when I go from my actual screen over here, the YouTube studio screen, I hop into the next tab and it's about like a 5-second delay. So I'm seeing myself talk in the past. Trippy. Right. Let's see here. Oh my God, too much tuna. All right, I see my sisters are typing in the text message thread that we have over on this other screen. Maybe they'll have good news. Probably not, because their comments didn't come through. I don't know. We'll see. Pause for dramatic effect, everyone. Give me those drum rolls. What? In order to post comments, you need to link a Google Plus account to the YouTube account. I doubt it, only because Google Plus doesn't exist anymore. Right? That was the social media platform they got rid of. When's that article from? Double check the post date on that. Is it like a 2015er, 2016er, 409er? Roger Rabbit, do you copy? Just watched a video on it. Well, yeah. When is the video posted though? What was the 2013? Yeah, that'll get you. Yeah, so it's not a Google Plus thing. Let me see if I can do a little search on this. Thank you everyone for hanging in there. I'm really surprised that we've had 4 people hanging around. We've been pretty steady at about 4 people. Thank you. I'm grateful for it, even if it is just me walking us through a bonkers tech support situation. So when can I start commenting on YouTube? Google. How to comment on YouTube videos in 2019. I don't want a video about it. Give me something I can read. You know what I'm saying? Choose comment settings. You can change your comment settings. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, I just found your 2013 article. Now you need Google Plus. In 2013, you sure did. Let's see. Ooh, YouTube will no longer allow. Let's see what the rest of this article says. YouTube is disabling comments on almost all live videos featuring children. Well, I've got news for you, YouTube. I mean, I am someone's child, but I'm not a children. And I did check the box to say, wow, interesting. And this started at the end of February, so this article is not super old. I don't know. Oh, here we go. All right, Kim has some new news. Am logged in from a Gmail account. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, right? So my channel, I have the strangest web of shenanigans happening to get all of my channels up and all my whatever. Like I said, I have 900,000 different email addresses. Yes, my author email is the one tied to the account that we are watching this stream on. To have another channel, I had to have the RightsCast Network's email hooked up to the RightsCast Network one. I do have a just me with RR email address, but that one is not hooked up to any channel because I didn't want to figure, like just keep it simple here kind of thing. So maybe you do got to also be logged in on your Gmail. I mean, I would guess that's the interesting thing is that for me, I'm just always logged into it by default. And so I'm just always there. And if yes, to my sisters, I believe that Rosalie, you use a Yahoo account because it is 2002. And that might have been why. I know it sounds like maybe you started a Gmail account at some point here. It also might be a newness thing. They probably do have some kind of limit. If I had to guess, Google, who owns YouTube, well, Alphabet, who owns Google, who owns YouTube, probably does have a thing where you can't just like snap create an account, hop on a stream and start like typing away because it's probably meant to keep spam from being generated. But who knows? I mean, I'll call 1-800 Google Box real quick and see what they have to say. Yes, hello, is this the Google? Yes, I understand you own the YouTube. Yes, the YouTube. Yes, the YouTubes. I apologize. Can you please inform me your policy regarding comments? Yes, of course. Yes, well, understood. Thank you. Thank you. No. Thank you. No. I love you. No, you hang up. You hang up. No, you hang up. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. No, bye. Okay. Yeah, they hung up. Google doesn't have a phone number. So it would be nice if they unlocked their YouTubes, if they let the YouTubes flow. If we're going to use the tube metaphor, as we should here, use that metaphor machine that I know those of you who listen to the Novel Approaches podcast are familiar with the metaphor machine. But hey, we did our best tonight. I think we tried, right? We gave it a shot. Little bummed that we couldn't get everyone in on this. Again, Kim, you're a lifesaver. Knowing that I didn't somehow botch the setup for the video, we just have some weird. It's the ghost in the machine tonight. It's the ghost flowing through the tubes of the YouTube. And hopefully by the next time we do one of these videos, we have that all cleared up. I think next time too, learning experience, I will go ahead and have a little more prepared just in case this happens. Maybe I will choreograph an interpretive dance to a popular top song. Can't do that though. That's the other trick, right? Because they're going to cut you off for copyright. Can't have that. But anyway, right, everyone. So thank you. I do appreciate you coming out tonight. I'm going to wrap it up here. I know that we spent a lot of time tonight circling the YouTube comment drain. We'll do better next time, like I said. And hopefully we have an opportunity to get enough folks in here who can comment that we can go ahead and get those games started. We want to get a bunch of different suggestions in from different people for prompts for the setting goal conflict game, whatever the case might be. And until we meet again, remember, on this very channel, you can see the not technically challenged episodes of Just Me with RR Campbell. Got 6 episodes out. Episode 7 drops this Thursday. And if you don't want to watch the videos, good news. Head to Apple Podcasts. You can subscribe to the podcast over there. And you can find it also, Google has probably picked it up by now. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay there. I'm working on getting it on Stitcher, but look around. Just Me with, RR Campbell. God, the hiccups, of course, right at the end of every conversation. God. Thanks again, everyone. I'm going to sign off before these hiccups get too out of control and I lose the ability to control anything. All right, hiccups. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in and live unscripted, live unedited, live unafraid.